Hello guys, my name is Trisha.
And mine is Loriana.
And we are from Everything Has a Name. We are so very excited to finally let you guys into our world. For those of you that do not know me, I am the owner of a business called Everything Has a Name, and I repurpose, refinish furniture. I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm so excited because my business is rapidly growing, and I just want to give a special thank you to all of you guys. So if you guys haven't already liked us on Facebook, it's at Everything Has a Name. We're almost at 1,000 followers, and that's a very big milestone that we have reached.
And we're going to do 1%.
And yes, and we just want to let you guys know that the more you share our page, the more free stuff you get. Who doesn't like free stuff? We all like free stuff, right? So if you guys would kindly please share my page with every single buddy that you know, I would really appreciate it. And whenever I reach if I reach 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, for every 1,000th follower, because you have worked very hard sharing my page, you win something free. For example, this next contest that we have that is active right now is as soon as I reach 1,000, you win a free $100 credit.
Yeah.
And you could use it towards any piece of furniture, or you could even use it to have me customize your furniture. We specialize in customizing your pieces. If you have a old piece of furniture that was passed down in your family that means something to you, but it's so ugly, call us. We will give you a free online quote. We try to get back to our followers within 48 hours. If we don't, please be patient with us and just message us again. We also customize in kitchen cabinets. I can do really absolutely everything. Also, the great thing is that my husband and Gloriana's daddy is the best handyman in the world, and we can fix anything. So, we ask that you please continue to follow us. Please continue to share us with all of your friends and all of your family. Thank you. Now, hi. Okay, so today's project we will be working on a child's step stool. I'll actually be painting this for somebody very, very special.
It's a step stool.
Yep, it's a very cool step stool. Now, as you can see, it's very old, it's chipped, it's, not in the best shape.
And you can stand up here for big people.
You can stand up here for big people, you can stand down here for little people.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I will be painting this with my chalk paint, with the chalk paint that we have made. Now, in order to get that recipe, you have to sign up for one of our classes. We will be sending out an email. My daughter Kayla will be sending out an email with all the information, the date, the time, the price, everything. Trust me, you do not want to miss our classes. Okay, now, so as you can see, this is going to be our project. So, the first step
It's dirty.
Exactly. We're going to, would you please hand me my sander? Thank you. I love working with these little hand sanders. They're awesome. Now, just to give you a little background, my vision on this is I'm not going to do, extra shiny or very clean cut.
Mom.
Hold on one second, honey. The point is that this is going to look rustic at the end. I want it to be distressed. So, this is how you achieve that look. May I have my sander, please? She's my helper. Okay, so you take one of your hand sanders and you just sand off the excess stuff, the junk. Obviously, somebody painted this before. You could tell, and it's probably been here for years and years and years. So the little, grimy mold and all that stuff, the chips, the crack, the old paint, you want to sand it down. You want to get it nice and smooth. I absolutely love using these. Again, look at it. You definitely want to buy these. You can buy them from Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever you possibly have a hardware store. So you sand this very quickly. It doesn't have to be perfect because, again, the look that I'm going for is going to be a distressed piece. Yep. You're going to sand, sand, sand. Now, can I have my rag, please? Thank you. After you're done sanding, you definitely want to wipe all of the sawdust away. Wipe the dust away. Now, if you were sanding this completely down to the bare wood, you definitely want to wear gloves, and you definitely want to wear a mask, and you definitely do not want to do it inside your house. I would usually do something like that in my garage, but we're just doing lightly sanding, so it's safe to do it inside. So you're just going to clean it off. Okay. Can I have my paintbrush, please? Thank you. Now, I always use Purdy paintbrushes. They are the best quality paintbrushes. And this is about the size is 1.5 actually. And I recommend using that size, especially for a piece like this. Now, the first step is, I already made it, it's chalk paint. This is going to be white. It is going to be our base. The base, you always want to paint a base, which is also similar to a primer. I do not use a primer, but this will basically be my primer. It is white chalk paint. And of course, I'm not going to tell you how I did that unless you take our paint class. Now, we're going to mix it, and we're going to paint it on. Paint, paint, paint. This is chalk paint, again. And the look I'm going for is distressed, so it does not have to be perfect. And you're going to do this for the entire piece until you get one coat of white. Right, Gloriana?
Yes.
Okay. What do you like about painting?
Painting the steps doing that.
And what do you like about painting, Bean?
We paint the thing right here
Yeah.
to make it look like you're painting the bottom.
Very good. As you could tell, Gloriana is a very experienced painter. Bean, when you're painting, what do you always do? You go with the
Sand
green?
of the
Wood.
Very good.
And as you're painting, you go up and down.
Very good. So, you're just going to finish this with the base coat white, and then I'll show you the next step. Takes a little while, obviously. And please, try not to put so much paint. Remember, the beauty about painting a piece is taking your time and painting it slowly and lightly. You don't want to, make the paint thick. You don't want to, goop it on. You just want to go lightly.
Mom, and you don't, want to, do it fast.
Right, you want to go slow. You want to enjoy it. It's like therapy for me. Painting seriously is my therapy.
You sand first and then you do the paint.
Very good. She is right.
And as you're sanding, you don't want to get any bumpy stuff.
Right. So this is our base coat.
And it's going to be soft when you feel it.
And we will be right back, and I'll show you the next step. Hey guys, we're back for part 2. So, as you can see, I completely painted the first coat white, and now we chose a beautiful blue that we're going to do on top of the base coat. I forgot to mention in part 1 that as your base coat, whatever color that you want to shine through as the last result, that's the color that you paint first. For example, if you see the black shining through, that's the color that I painted first, then the blackened almond. So, we chose white to shine through the blue, so blue is our next step. And again, to receive details and information on our chalk paint, you're going to have to sign up for our classes, don't forget. Okay, so we're going to, so we're going to paint this, and you're just going to go nice and fast with this part. The first part is where you have to go very slow, but I want the texture to be rough, because my vision is to have a rustic, distressed step stool. And you just kind of quickly, quickly paint, quickly do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because the faster you paint and the different directions, it adds texture. So you're going to paint it, you're going to do the sides, and remember, less is more. Do not clump your paint on. What? Do you see it, Kayla? Do you see the change already?
As you know, she's saying.
So you go like this. Would you like to try?
Hey,
Anybody can
I
use
need
this.
to show you
I'm telling you, it's so amazing. Anyway, just paint it on. And again, there's no right and there's no wrong way. And if somebody tells you different, they're wrong. I'm telling you. Painting is an art. And painting is a way to express yourself. I've painted thousands of pieces already, and every single piece that I paint has a different feeling to it. To me, my pieces have a feeling to it. If you're feeling sad, trust me, your piece is going to look sad. If you're feeling happy, it's going to be colorful. If you're feeling down, you're going to see it in your color choice. You're going to notice the feeling in that piece of furniture by the way you paint it. It's exciting to me. Very good, Kayla. With chalk paint, guys, I want you to understand that there is no prep work involved with chalk paint. No sanding, no cleaning, no stripping. But again, I'm a perfectionist, so I still do sand my pieces, but not crazy, how you would have to do it if you were just using a primer and paint.
I won, here.
No, 2. No, 3.
2.
It's starting to look beautiful already. It actually reminds me of a cloud.
Billy gets 2.
So you're just going to finish this up by painting it. Now, again, I'm doing this distressed, so the entire piece does not have to be painted. You're just going to roughly go over it. Because at the end, you're going to notice when I take my sander, I'm going to rough up the edges, and you're going to see the distress marks. So you don't want it to be completely covered. Again, be creative. Think outside of the box when you paint. We will be back for step 3.
I'll do the future one.
Hey guys, I'm back from Everything Has a Name. Now we are on part number 3. So let me just rewind a little bit. First, I cleaned my piece. Then I chose my base coat, which was white. Then I made my chalk paint, and I chose this beautiful color blue. Now remember the trick that I taught you. The color that you want to shine through as your end result, that's the color that you paint first. So our base coat was what color? White. Yes. So now, my favorite part about painting is distressing. So I take my hand sander, and you want to evaluate your piece. You want to look at it. You want to feel. You want to know, where do you want the distressed marks to be? You want it to look natural. So common sense is you would sand the corners, correct? So I take my hand sander. You could use one of these. And remember, I told you in part 2 where you could buy one of these. Take your hand sander, and you lightly sand it. And you sand it in places where it will naturally look old or worn. Also, with chalk paint, you always want to sand on top of your paint, even on the flat surfaces. Not hard, just lightly, because after you sand it, it will be smooth as a baby's butt. So that's the most exciting part. And again, I'm only lightly distressing this. There are some pieces that I go crazy and distress it, and it looks amazing. But for this specific piece, we're just lightly sanding it. Now, the most important part is sealing your piece of furniture. No matter what you paint, you have to seal it. You can use polyurethane, or you can use a wax. I recommend using waxes. Today, we're using Minwax Paste Finishing Wax. It protects your piece of furniture, and it polishes it. So, you will take a rag that has no texture. Usually, my husband kills me for this, but I steal his old white t-shirts. But today I'm using a rag. So you take the wax, you put it on the rag, and you lightly polish it on. Sort of like you're applying cream. And you blend it in. You massage it in. That's the best way to explain it. And it will shine it. And also where you distressed it, after you put the wax on it, it just brings out the beauty, and it looks beautiful, and it protects it. So, this is our beautiful Shabby Chic step stool. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, check your emails periodically to find out information about signing up for a paint class. We're going to have so much fun. And don't forget to like and share our page on Facebook at Everything Has a Name. Thank you guys, and have a great day. Bye, guys.